What was the highest waste of money that you don't regret? Dispatcher 12 said, I spent $56,000 on college for a degree I don't use, but I met my husband there, so I really can't complain. If I divide that over the nearly 25 years we've been married and consider that he's the best of dudes, it is a pretty good deal. Anonymous said, a business class ticket on a 14-hour flight. I ate great food and slept like a boss. Made a huge difference to my trip as I didn't need to waste a day to recover. Will Beach 8890 said, the extra I pay in rent for a water view. Completely worth it. Piscituna said, $120 for a towel heater. I will never dry off with a cold towel again. Pokey 1984 said, due to poor insulation and distance from the water heater, my shower is never properly warm in winter. I just bought a single endpoint tankless water heater for just my shower. Best $150 I ever spent. Could I really afford it? No. Did I need it? No. Do I love it? You bet your sweet bippy I do. Bush Elk said, I spent about $6,000 on an MC/DJ for my wedding. But he was the most professional MC I've ever met. He coordinated all the sound with the videographer, the caterers around the speeches, pre-planned all music and mixed songs to be the perfect length. I didn't worry about a thing on the day. River Tam 2985 said, I spent $300 on a mule. An actual living, four-hooved, long-eared mule. We raise cattle, so a protection mule was a good excuse. But, really, I just fell in love with him. He's huge and sassy. He'll steal your hat and run away. He's got a ninja mode where he can sneak up on you just to breathe down your neck or startle you. He does keep the coyotes away. However, he has proved himself priceless because he eats thistle. When we got the lease on the land for our cattle, the pastures had been neglected and were in bad shape. Thistle is a spiky plant that spreads across the pasture, choking out grasses. Cows won't eat it. It's really hard to get rid of. To our surprise, the mule cleared out nearly all the thistle in a matter of months. He would eat the flowers out of the center. He saved us an enormous amount of money and labor. We were able to avoid using chemical weed killers, which we really didn't want to do. Probably the best investment in our whole cattle raising experience. Miss Tafferly said, GE Opal Nugget Ice maker. Dang thing cost more than my car payment, but, man oh man, I love Nugget Ice, and I use it the heck out of it every day. Tasha Loves Cake said, my litter robot. Yes, I spent $600 on a cat SHter, but my house never smells, I don't have to scoop litter, and I only have to empty the drawer once a week. Definitely worth it to me. Sacrificial Yashi said, $500 on a home inspection. Revealed a whole bunch of problems that would have cost us thousands to fix. Always get an inspection. Central 256 said, Dyson blow dryer. It's worth every penny. I have long hair down to my waist. It only takes me about 3 minutes to dry it. Colonel Cheese said, my fiancé and I dropped close to $3,000 on a kitchen table and coffee table from Carolina Game Tables. The kind where you can take the top off and have a board game space underneath. They're comparatively plain compared to some you see online, no lights or USB ports, no cubbies, drawers or cup holders. Just really solidly built solid wood tables where the top comes off. But hot damn, they've been awesome. We use them all the time. One unexpected use was Legos. I got a Lego set and started building it on the coffee table, and when I needed to stop for the night I just put the lid on until I was ready to continue. Don't regret a cent. Incontinentia Butts said, I bought a $100 Christmas tree stand after my Walmart Christmas tree stand couldn't handle the absolutely chonktacular Christmas tree my wife wanted. I got so pissed off I went on Amazon and found this German-engineered tree stand that cost a little over $100. This year, because of how terrible it was, she needed an even bigger tree to soothe her 2020 woes. And this F-King German Christmas tree holder was a goddamn champion. I mean, wow. The tree we got was over 12 feet tall. It took 4 guys to pull it through the baling machine. And when me and my neighbor dragged it into my house we damn near broke our backs. But the German-engineered Christmas tree stand was exactly as advertised. I might even buy a bigger one next year. Just to see what the limits are." Tazran Scott said, "I spent $30,000 on my new show horse. He's the easiest, most chillest athletic horse I've ever owned, and we are ranked second in the nation right now. Honestly, he was a steal of a deal and worth every penny." Matt the Screamer said, $1,600 or so on a snowblower after my shovel broke. Wesseldan 34 said, "A racing wheel for video games. I haven't used it a lot so far, but the few times I did use it, it was awesome and immersive as F.